What is up, boys? This is the Goon Life Experience, episode 6, 7. I'm not sure. My name's Mason. I'm with my co-host Hayden and Cohen. What's up, guys?
How's it
We're
going?
shaking bacon.
It's been a hot minute since the last podcast, about 2 weeks. But
Yes.
what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's the way life goes around here. Yeah, but since the last podcast, big moves have been made. Fuck 20 girls.
Big changes.
Fuck 20 girls. It was a big ass orgy at my house. Pretty insane, actually. But that's just the way life goes, like I said. And
Yeah, I feel that.
so, how you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Like I said, I'm doing
Sweet
amazing.
cheeks. Bezion.
Okay, well,
What's the topics for today?
I mean,
We've had a lot of things. To be honest, we've had a lot of things happen since our last podcast.
Do we want to talk about the trip?
Well, no, I got to talk about something real quick.
Like we have a trip. We got a couple shootings we can talk about.
Couple shootings.
Yeah, the Walmart shit and
Yeah,
Dude, I don't give a fuck about that.
yeah.
I don't know, like we gotta talk about. What are we? We're not a politician. We're not Joe Rogan in this bitch. Or are we? I mean, I'm down to be a Joe Rogan.
I am too. Our next guest,
He's a comedian.
Riley Reed. No,
That's Logan Paul, motherfucker.
yeah, it's Logan
what's she-
Paul.
Wait, what happened?
So we gotta go for a MILF then. Our next guest,
Brainy Love.
yeah, Brandy Love.
No, next. Nah, never mind. I'm not going there. I also say Tay. Yeah, that's a joke. But I'll be honest, dog. Never mind. No, what am I saying? This is podcast. We ain't talking about anything. Okay, well, yesterday. Well, I guess I'll tell everyone. Everyone right now, everyone's leaving for college. All their friends and stuff. And yesterday was the last time I hung out with one of our friends named Balin. And well, he said he doesn't want me to say his name on the podcast. What are you gonna do? I just said it. Well, I was hanging out with him, and we got into some goon shit.
Oh yeah.
Ended up going to like basically this girl's house, one of his friends, and we walk into the house.
Wait, you guys did this yesterday?
We did this yesterday
Okay.
because I hung out with him, and he was
Yeah. And Connor? Or no?
I hung out with Connor for a little while, but like we hung out, and
Uh-huh.
we were just kind of chill for a little while with Connor, and we did like an hour maybe, and I was like, you want to roll it backward? And he's like, really, bro? And he's like, I know. He's like, we can go somewhere, and so I'm like, okay, word, dog. And so we get to this house, and there's this old man. Well, like the girl. The girl that like whose house it is, she's like, I don't know, she's like our age actually. She says she turned 18 in like 20 days or some shit. So yeah, she's like our age. But she walks out. She's like, can I come in, guys? And she's like cooking food. But there's this old man like in the living room, and Balin. Well, here we go again. Whatever. Balin's like Balin and her are just fucking cursing up a storm, right? And there's this old man, like, just listening to all of it. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, he doesn't care what is going on because, you know what I mean? It's like someone walks in.
Yeah.
It's like we were talking.
Kind of disrespectful too.
No, but it's like if we were talking, and like my mom was in the room, we were just talking like how we normally do. It'd just be weird.
Right.
It's like, what is going on? So I kind of just ignore it. Whatever. We go into her room and it's like Bailey just starts rolling up. Well, he doesn't want me to say his name. What are you gonna fucking do? BB starts rolling it backward. Okay, and he's probably doing it for a hot minute. But as he's doing it, dude, like 5 or 6 people just walk into this girl's room, and the room is like half the size of mine, dog.
Really?
Yeah, so it's pretty small.
Yeah.
It's like a pretty compact room, and motherfuckers, like it's like 7 or 8 of us in this room, all like Bailey's rolling Blackwood. Fucking, we're all just talking, chilling. It's pretty cool, but like, then they pull out the hookah. we fucking hit a hookah. That shit was pretty. That shit was dank. Actually, it was smooth as a bitch. But
Was
then,
Connor there?
Connor was not there.
Okay.
I feel like Connor would be very uncomfortable
Yeah,
being there.
but yeah, it's just I was like, what the hell is going on? So that was a trip. But then we get back, and I was like, Balin, who was that old man, and why the fuck did he not care about us cursing and shit? And
He's like, he's deaf.
and Balin was like, oh, that's the girl's grandpa. I was like, okay, but like still, it's like he has dementia. Like what? The man has dementia,
Yeah.
and he's like, yeah, he's pretty fucking crazy. He's like, sometimes like we'll be smoking weed and he'll call the cops on us and forget. Okay, like what? Imagine
Wait. Real question.
That
What
sounds
does this
fake.
girl look like?
I'm
So I
not.
can get like
She's like short
Well,
and
like-
blonde.
skinny.
Yeah, really skinny. Short.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, whatever. I don't really care. I'm not gonna name drop her or anyone else, cause.
Yeah, I got you. That's understandable.
So yeah, that happened. I was like, okay, dog. But I mean, dude, when I mean I was baked, I mean like, fucking like 3 or 4 or 5 hits of the fucking backwood, like 2 rips of like the dab pin, and like a couple of rips before we got to the house even. And I was
Let's talk about
hitting
talk about Kobe's experience.
yeah, we can talk about that too. But then I was faded as then I took the hookah like a bunch of times, and the hookah wasn't weed, but like I don't think it helped. I was fucking
It was-
dead, bro.
Yeah,
Me-
it kind of boosts your high.
me and Ben went to fucking McDonald's. He was like, "Do you want to go to McDonald's?" He's like, "I want to McFlurry." I was like, "Word." And I got like a large fucking milkshake. I downed that bitch in like 7 minutes.
What was the flavor of the milkshake?
Vanilla. It was at McDonald's.
Ugh.
It was pretty dank. Like this.
What was strawberry, man?
No strawberry. What the fuck? So yeah, that happened. But
Strawberry bomb.
it's funny because that's the second day in a row I got high as fuck. You want to tell the story of the first day?
Sure. So like Mason was saying earlier, all of our friends are leaving and stuff, and so we're gonna a last supper, right? So get everybody together and eat for the last supper, and Hayden Payton, we show up, and then Balin's in his car and waiting for everyone else, and then Balin gets out, hops in our car, and he has his dap in with him,
Okay.
and he's like, what?
I understand the man was high as fuck.
Yeah, he was already high, right? He already took like 6 riffs of that bitch, and then he was like, yo, you wanna hit it? And I was like, alright, and we hit it. And I got decent, you know, I was feeling pretty decent,
Yeah.
and he hit it a couple more times. I think Hayden hit it once too, and then we go, Mason, and then our friend Kobe and Connor show up, and we all go into the restaurant, and that whole experience was pretty fucking funny because Balin was high as shit, and he was like laughing the whole time. I was laughing a good amount. Hayden was laughing decent, and
Yeah.
it was a pretty decent time, and so afterwards we decided, okay, we're gonna go to this dog park and just walk around. And so we show up to the dog park, we get out, and
Before you go, you gotta talk about like who Kobe is. And,
oh yeah, so Kobe is like, I'm talking about like all A student, right? He's the second in your guys' class.
yeah, he was like top 10 too.
Oh, he dropped. Okay, yeah.
He was never
Well,
second, but yeah, he was like top 10.
Pretty sure he was. I remember him saying something about that.
Okay, whatever. But he's just a real smart guy. Doesn't do drugs really. Never
Yeah,
smoked weed.
he hasn't never done well, I mean, he's done prescription drugs, but like, you know,
Yeah, he's done
never
alcohol.
done illicit drugs, I guess.
Got a
you
fake
could say.
ID. Very bad.
And yeah, so like this summer, I guess that boy has changed, right? He's been drinking a bunch. He's got a fake ID, and so he's like, last time we might see him, he's like, all right, I'll smoke for the first time, and we're like, word? And so at the dog park, Balin lets him take a hit of his dap in, and we're like, you have to rip it a bunch. If not, you're not gonna get high. And so he's sitting there and he's holding it like he just pulling it for like a good like 7 seconds, and then like he blows it out and he's just coughing mad, like just coughing up a storm, and shit. And then so like we still walking around, and then he does it again because we're like, you're not gonna get high, you gotta do it again. So he does it again.
Gang, I'm back. I had to go for a second. My bad. I was just saying if anyone heard me leave.
Okay. Well, and then after he took that hit, we walked back to Mason's house.
Dude, wait. Dude, I took a hit as well. That shit had me coughing for like 10 fucking minutes, dog. It was horrible. It's like
this stuff is crazy.
It's like the first time I had a dab pen and all the smoke, like I could feel that shit at the bottom of my lungs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my fucking god.
And the thing about like Kobe too, like that was his first time, right? And like he bitch, and like so when he did it right, he ripped it, and then he afterwards he sucked it in even more. So he was feeling it, and like so we walked to Mason's house. I know at first we part ways. Everybody parts way. We all say our goodbyes, and
Kobe doesn't say bye to Hayden.
Yeah. So Kobe's like freaking out a little bit. Because he's feeling it by then. He's just sitting there with his cup of water in his hand, and he's like I can't move or whatever, and like he's like slowly walking or whatever, and he just looks he looks like he's bugged out.
Yeah,
and
he looks pretty weird. Not weird in a bad way, just like
it's feeling something he never felt before, and. He hugs Peyton. He sits there. He's like, "Give me a hug," and like hugs him. And then we walk away, and Kobe's walking away, and just like when you turn your head to like talk to people and stuff, he wasn't even turning his head. He was just like facing straight and would talk to people that were behind him or whatever. Like when he was we were walking back to Mason's house, and Peyton said something like, "Oh, Hayden didn't say." Or Hayden's sad that you didn't hug him or whatever. Didn't say goodbye.
What a faggot.
And he's like, yeah, he said, "What a faggot." And we walked to Mason's house, and because I guess it was just me, Kobe, and Mason that were staying, or just me and Kobe that were staying the night at Mason's house. And so we go into Mason's room, right? And I guess we were just laying. We were
chilling on the couch.
Yeah, we were just chilling on the couch, and Kobe closes his eyes because I guess he's feeling it like bad. He just wants like it to be over with, and so he closes his eyes, right? And he's just like, I guess he's trying to go to sleep, and this whole time he does not go to. He can't go to sleep. Apparently, his reason for not going to sleep is because he was awake.
Yeah, that's
like he goes. He's like, I can't go to sleep because I'm awake. No, he's like, yeah, I can't go to sleep because I'm up.
Something like that. That's what I see. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
And he's like, what time is it? And I'm like, yes. And then he's like, and he's a smart man, right? So it's not like he's dumb or anything. But he was like, my calculations, I think it's like 11:50 right now, and I'm like, sorry to burst your bubble there, pal, but it's 10:07. And he's like, what? He was so mind blown. He's like, what, dude? This is so bad. This is so bad.
He kept saying he was like, it feels. He's like, you ever wake up? You ever have a dream where you die? Or some shit, and then as soon as you wake up, you get like that jolt.
Oh yeah.
He said it. On God, he said that like 7 times. He was like, "You guys ever wake up out of a dream? That's what it feels like always for me right now." And then another thing I thought was funny when he was fucking high as shit was I kept saying, I was like, "Kobe, you want to have a bank energy? Let's go to the store and buy a bank energy."
He's like, where the fuck did you even get that?
Yeah, but I'm like, let's go get a bank energy. He's like, no, I don't want to go to the store. And so I get up real quick, and I have one in my fridge. I just had one for some reason. And so I bring it out, and I start drinking. He's like, where the fuck did you get that? And I was like, I went to the store. He's like, no. Really? No, you didn't. I was like, yes, I did. He's like, what the fuck? When? High as a bitch, man. Very high.
It's a pretty fun time for me. Not for him. He's like kind of ruined the day or the night.
Dude, yeah, I don't know, dog. And then we watched the movie and went to bed.
What movie did we watch? Forgot.
I don't fucking know.
Can't remember.
You know what movie I saw like yesterday that really creeped the fuck out of me? Like it always, like every movie.
Caroline?
No, that's a fucking scary movie, dog. That's a very weird movie. The little animated movie.
Yes. Yeah, I still have nightmares.
I remember when I was a kid, that was like a horror movie, dog.
I remember I had like a
movie?
nightmare of that woman grabbing me with her button eyes.
Mason, what's the movie you watched yesterday?
I watched The Green Mile. It's just fucking weird, dude.
Oh, walking the
it
green
is a weird
mile, walking the green mile. It's pretty good though. I enjoyed
It's pretty
it.
good. The big
We'll watch it again.
that man.
That's what.
What, Hayden?
No, just go ahead.
He's actually not that tall though.
I'm saying the black man in
That's
the movie, he was like huge ass fucking muscles. That man's on steroids, guaranteed, dog.
Rest in peace.
He
the
died?
actor died in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actor's dead.
When did he die?
Like in 2010 or something like that.
Let me look it up.
But I enjoyed it. Pretty good, especially when he was like the mouse was like living forever, and so was he.
Yeah.
Like the main character, white dude.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. He's like, it's God's curse or whatever for killing his creation or his,
Michael Clark Duncan is his name. He died in 2012.
2012. Okay.
He was 54. He was 6'5".
How'd he die?
I don't fucking know how he died. Let's see.
Yeah, in the movie he was portrayed like fucking 7-footer, man.
Yeah, he's portrayed as a
He had a heart
7-footer.
attack.
Yeah, that's
Well, how
Probably
tall
from,
was he in the
like-
movie?
That'll do it.
yeah. I mean,
He-
just
he-
look at
like,
when he got out of the truck.
He was playing a 7-footer in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah. He's portrayed as like bigger than what he really is.
Who gives a fuck? It's a movie, not a book. The movie's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
I
Guess
mean,
what movie I watched yesterday that was fucking weird?
What?
I watched American Psycho.
Dude, I watched that a couple days ago too. I like that movie.
Isn't it
It's on
weird
Netflix?
though?
It is weird. Feed me the cat when he's like at the ATM.
Yeah, I know.
We were talking about the same movie, right?
I had to watch like a YouTube video on it just so I could understand it, like with the meat, like what, like like just
to
explain
say.
what the movie was about, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
The ending.
well, that's pretty neat. Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It is a weird movie. But let's forget that. No one wants to hear us talk about the movies we saw. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
But something I'd like to talk about is, I don't know, what the fuck. You ever say something and you're like, fuck, you're like, I'll figure it out along the way. Like you do something, you're like, I'll figure it out along the way. I started that sentence.
School.
I started that sentence, and during that sentence, I was like, dude, I'll figure out what I want to talk about. Very dumb. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we could talk about the trip. The fuck.
The trip? Oh.
Yeah.
Dude.
You don't want to?
Okay, no, I'm down. There's some pretty
Why
funny
you say
stories.
no, dude? No.
No, that's...
Because the thing about there's a bunch of stuff that happened in a short period of time.
Yeah, like the horrible
Basic.
college football Hall of Fame.
Oh wait, well, you want to tell people about like your decision?
We can talk about it later.
Your college? Oh, okay, gotcha.
That doesn't really matter right now. No, yeah, but we went on a trip. Hey, do you want to talk about it a little bit? You haven't talked much.
Yeah. So like we went on a trip and we have to apologize the first thing because we were planning on recording a podcast during the trip.
Okay, dude. Yeah, it was never. I don't know. That seemed like it was never gonna happen anyways.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? But so we go on this trip. Like
you want to say where it is?
like, what's the lake called again?
It's like a Lake Allatoona in Georgia.
Yeah, and it's like right above like Atlanta.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Next time,
And we
mountain
stayed
too.
there. Yeah,
Oh, we try to tell them where we live?
Okay, yeah, well, that's how I don't care. It was a fucking Navy lake site.
I'm
It's
joking.
run by the military. What are they gonna do? Go there and fucking find us? We left, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get our past
Peace out.
information.
Peace out.
So yeah, we went and stayed in a cabin at the Navy lake site. Pretty nice cabin,
It was
and the people there pretty nice people.
just enough room.
Like-
Just enough room.
Honestly, they didn't care as long as they didn't care what we did as long as we didn't break anything,
And we're
as long as we
drowning.
cleaned up yeah, and as long as we cleaned up afterwards, including
Yeah,
disposing the drowned body. No, I'm playing. But
that was a big task.
yeah, so we
Shit
went
was
up
heavy.
there. We did. We drank a lot of Kool-Aid,
Sipping the Kool-Aid.
Capri Sun.
Capri
Dude,
Sun.
did you guys? Cohen bought like a 30
Yes,
Capri Suns.
30
They were
pack.
all gone by the end of the trip. I didn't have one of them. You guys fucking down those motherfuckers.
I
Yeah,
know.
but-
I had like 4.
Dude, they fuck you up. No, I'm playing.
They fuck you up, dog. No, but we
Yeah,
did drink
man.
alcohol and Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
No, we didn't drink Kool-Aid. We did drink Capri Suns, so those things are bomb. I personally brought 5 2-liters, and okay. If you guys,
Well, you
been
brought 4
listening
2
to,
liters.
okay, time out. If you guys been listening to the podcast,
I
you'll
bought
know.
5 2-liters from my own house.
You'll know that a couple weeks ago, I quit soda, and I quit it to the trip. So the trip happened, and I was like, I'm going all out on the trip. So I get 5 2-liters, I get a fucking 12-pack. I downed all those bitches in like 5 days. I think it was like the span of 5 days. God, my piss was white as shit during that trip, dog. I'm gonna be real with you.
Clear.
Yeah, white, clear. What's the difference?
It's definitely not white.
Maybe it is white, dog. So I can trick it off.
Oh,
Eh.
those were during when we did that.
But yeah, no. Yeah, we go on the trip. First day there, we just kind of chill. We go swimming at the little swimming area at the lake. And we
Cohen
just
gets
kinda
knocked
chill.
the fuck out.
What?
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Well, I got a little.
When?
Tetherball.
We got a little
motherfucker.
inebriated
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and played some tetherball.
If you know what
And
tetherball.
Cohen took.
Yeah, I'm not sure if everyone knows what tetherball. It's like a big pole with a string at the top connected to a ball, and you spin the ball around the pole. That's the whole goal. So whatever, go on.
And yeah, Cohen got freaking nailed in the face by me.
Didn't he
And-
like instantly knock down?
Yeah.
He
So it
fell
was-
down.
So this is what we're playing. We decided to let's integrate 2 more people and have a 2-on-2 in this small tetherball game. And so plus when you're hitting the ball around, it goes wider out. And so when I hit it to the left, the ball was going closer to the pole, and so I step in a little bit to hit it again, and then Hayden hits it back around super quick, smacks me straight in the face, like straight in the nose, and I hit the ground, and my nose started bleeding and shit. But that's besides. It's okay. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, so the trip
And
had a lot of twists and turns. You never know what's gonna happen.
That wasn't that bad though. No one really cared.
Yeah, I think the best part of the trip, and let's talk about the most memorable part. There's a couple stories. My favorite.
The Peyton one, or you want to go?
We can do the Peyton one. Yeah, the Peyton one's pretty good. So, like the second night, we all wanted to get drunk, and so, like the first game or some shit was like drunk Uno. It's like if you get like a draw 2 or some shit played on you, you have to like take a shot. So Peyton ended up taking like 8 shots in like 25 minutes.
It was like less than 20 minutes.
And then, and so he got fucking. He was like drunk real quick. But then we played a game of beer pong. Peyton sat out, but we all made a bet like the losers of beer pong had to run down to the lake because we were like, nah, we weren't far away from the lake. We were really quick. It was like a quick walk. And so you have to run down to the lake, and like the whole thing was you have to jump in butt naked. Ended up not jumping in butt naked. What are you gonna do? But it's like run down, jump in butt naked. You gotta swim to like the buoys and swim back.
Trying to plug that video,
What video?
the one where like Goon life or Goon shit, whatever.
I can
It's
post
that
on.
short clip.
I can do it on Instagram, but I don't have it on. I can't pull it up right now.
Okay, gotcha.
But if you guys check out the Goon Life Experience Instagram, it'll be up there. I'll put it up for you guys. So yeah, we did that, and like after we swim, we're like, dude, you guys want to jump off the dock? Because there's a dock right next to the lake, or right where we were. And we're like, word. And so we all jump off, and Payne is like, guys, I want to jump off too. You're like, hey, jump off. He's like, I don't want to jump off without my fucking. I don't want to jump off with my shorts. So the man takes off his shorts and runs fucking butt naked into the water. That was pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It's like, what are you doing, Chief? What are you doing?
I wonder if they had video camera stuff. It'd be funny watching that happen.
I'd be like, oh, it wouldn't be child porn. He's over 18.
Exactly.
Get a piece of that ass, motherfucker.
Ooh,
And
yummy.
the next day, let's talk about the next memorable part. The next day, we went back to that dock,
Oh god.
and kind of like parallel
Dude,
to
in all
like
honesty,
the dock.
this event that just happened, we'll talk about in a second. It kind of, I'm not saying it ruined the day, but it made the day like it like
Kind of crappy.
it went out. It like turned and
The vibes.
it
were off.
evolved into something I thought the day wouldn't be. What are you gonna do?
Right.
So you want to say it, Hayden?
Okay. So yeah. So we went back to that dock the next morning, and kind of parallel to this dock was like another dock. And how far do y'all think it was from like that dock to this dock?
Like
Right.
1/10 of a mile.
It was maybe a
Yeah.
quarter mile, maybe a quarter, maybe. It wasn't that
Yeah,
far.
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't too far. Yeah, like it was like I knew that me and my brothers could do it. I was pretty sure Mason could do it because I knew Mason was a strong swimmer, and like
Michael Phelps.
I wasn't totally sure about Connor because like I've seen Connor I've seen Connor swim before and he looks pretty strong at it. I just don't know how he'd do against long distance.
He's got, you got
So-
asthma.
I have
Yeah.
asthma, fucker,
I've never seen you have an asthma attack in your fucking life, Chief.
because I can control it because I have big balls.
I mean, it's
boy.
not really asthma. It's like this.
Yes, what?
It's like, dude, you don't have real asthma.
Yes, I do.
you got like pussy asthma,
It's-
not real asthma.
I do not.
You have pussy asthma.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, your asthma is a real fake.
It
Yeah,
kind of is,
pussy
dog.
asthma.
If you can
It's
control it,
definitely
what has
not.
it been?
Like, I mean, I can't it's like a fucking superpower. I can like bend minds and shit with my asthma, but like, it's like, I can control. Like, I can like calm myself down. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, whatever.
Like, feel
Well,
myself.
Connor cannot. So, you want to explain it, Hayden?
So we start swimming. We start swimming and by the way, I just read something that I'll bring up in a second, but so
Okay.
we start swimming and we get about halfway and I noticed that Connor's going like pretty fast and with like long distance like this you kind of want to like take your time, do like little bursts and then like do it in like you got to get like some type of rhythm going so like you have like kind of a time to slow down to like save energy. And he was just going all out like at the beginning like I don't know, I was like not a good idea. And we get halfway through and he's freaking, you can tell he's gassed, like he's pretty tired. And he looks how far we have to the dock and then he looks how far away we are from the other dock and we're like literally like dead in the middle. And they're like he makes this like sound. I'm like, are you okay, Connor? He's like, so yeah, I'm good. And then like he kind of realizes that like he's really tired and like he's a long way from each dock and he just starts to like panic and
I can't swim.
yeah, like he's like, I'm
What
not
is
okay.
swimming?
And then Connor and Peyton start swimming back and Peyton's
What
like
is
trying to help
swimming?
him. And I thought Peyton would be able to I thought they would be okay. So me and Cohen start swimming off.
And
Like, to try to-
we were more than halfway there.
Yeah,
so
we
it's
were
like-
so
Yeah.
close, dude. We were like
yeah,
it was gonna be harder to turn around than it was to get there.
me, Mason, and Cohen were pretty close, and it was gonna take longer for us to turn around than for us to get there. But then Peyton was doing like, guys, I'm not gonna be able to get him back on himself. Like he's trying to grab onto me because like he was like panicking. So Mason, the stronger swimmer out of all of us, he goes back and tries to help, and like me and Cohen were like, fuck, that's a long way. I don't know if we can make it. So we just finished it, and then like by that time there was someone who ran
Saw
like the
us.
campground. Yeah, she was just watching us, make sure we were okay. and she was in her little ATV thing, or like a mule or whatever it is, and
A golf
um,
cart?
yeah, it's like and
It's a
like
mule.
once we get there, she like, y'all want to ride back, and we told her what happened. She was like, okay, but she was like cool. She's like, just don't swim off the dock. She was cool about it. But when we get there, like Connor, like he was freaking like
Okay, dude, I'll explain it from here.
yeah.
So, Payne's like, help. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. So I swim there. I get there pretty quickly, actually. They're maybe like a quarter. Oh, they're maybe like a quarter away from the dock we started at. So, but it's still a decent amount, especially when you have to fucking like carry someone or whatever. And Peyton's already gasped and like trying to help him, kind of. And it's not like shit, Peyton, I got it. I'll hold Connor up. So I'm holding Connor up like in swimming. Like I was like doing like a jellyfish thing with motion with my legs and like using one hand to paddle while helping Connor hold up or whatever. And so if we get there, we're like, Connor, if you hold on to the dock, we'll come around, we'll get you. And so we do. But like I take out Peyton's like, well, wait for me to bring him up. And so I'm waiting for Peyton. Connor's like, it's kind of like, Mason, help me the fuck up, dude. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. Mason. And I'm like, oh shit. And Peyton's right there. He's like, okay, we'll do it now. That was kind of funny. So you pull him up. Connor's fucking gassed. Basically almost died. If Peyton didn't help and then I didn't come, who knows what would have happened.
It'd be at the bottom of Lake Allatoona.
The fish would be nibbling on him. Nibbling.
Yeah.
The brain-eating amoebas.
Nom. Yeah, that's kind of
he would have floated. He would have floated up by now, though.
The current's not that strong to achieve.
I'm saying, like, if his body would have floated up.
I don't think
Eventually.
bodies don't float up.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they float.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't believe that. I'll look that up later. I never heard that.
I don't believe.
I've never heard that, Chief. Whatever. Yeah, that was a crazy experience. We didn't get in trouble, thankfully.
Yeah.
So
he was pretty traumatized afterwards. Connor.
Yeah. After that, I made some food. We went to Dave & Buster's, and that was
Pizza
it.
rolls.
That was it. That's a wrap. The next
We're in
day,
the College Hall of Fame.
oh my god!
By the way, guys, I just read something. We got some news here that we can possibly talk about. DeMarcus Cousins has tore his ACL.
Oh, for real? I
saw
saw that he had a potential knee injury that they were
Yeah,
talking
they
about.
confirmed that he tore his ACL at a Las Vegas practice.
God,
What an idiot!
What
Yeah,
a fucking
Dude, he's worthless now. It's like,
no, dude.
Yeah, I
The
know.
thing is, I guarantee you, if he would have stayed in Pelicans, just trained up, like just healed up, dude.
he's a bitch.
He would have
He's
been
a
fine.
Bitch.
Like, stretch your fucking muscles, you moron.
Shut the
Yeah.
God,
So easy.
well, he's still gonna get fucking like $4 or $5 million, whatever he's getting paid. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If I was him, I'd be like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't have to practice, and I get $5 million for free, basically. I'll take it.
Don't mind if I do.
He doesn't have to play any games.
That's a
You don't have
lot.
to go to practices, but you gotta do rehab.
Yeah.
Speaking of torn ACLs recovery, though, freaking Kristaps Porzingis is coming back, guys, and he looks like. You ever seen the?
Yes,
you know
I saw it.
You know Rocky IV.
Oh my
You
god.
know the Russian guy.
Yeah.
He like really looks just like him.
Is
He's
he
like
buff?
fucking ripped. Yeah, he's ripped
I mean-
now.
If I have to look him up, I'll look him up. But well, I think here, since we haven't done a podcast in a hot minute, I think we should maybe do this one like 50 minutes long, and we'll just tell some shit that happened up to date, like tell some stories, and then we'll do the next podcast in a couple of days, and on that podcast we'll just tell we'll do like we'll just talk about random shit we want to talk about.
Right.
So it's like an hour, 40 minutes worth of podcast. So we can do like 2 in a row, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
So we can catch up because we missed last week. That's just me. We're like 30 minutes in, so that's whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah, this fucking Kristaps Porzingis is stupid. DeMarcus Cousins is.
Yeah.
The Pelicans are going all the way this year. Dark horse.
Pelicans.
Shut the fuck.
Zion Williams
Who's
is gonna
gonna?
be Zion Williams is gonna be MVP of the year.
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Averages a triple double.
Dude, imagine.
Rookie.
I'm gonna bet some money.
I don't know about
Who's ready
that.
for fantasy football?
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it?
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know. I
doing
just
it.
don't like. It fucks with me. Like the
Fantasy
draft,
football.
it gives me anxiety.
What the hell are you
Oh,
talking about,
what this
dog? It's
player-
fucking fantasy football.
I don't care. Like, oh, what this player? I can't have him. Motherfucker, I'm gonna go hang myself in my closet.
Kind of gay, but what are you gonna do? It's whatever.
It's not gay.
You don't have to bet. You don't have to bet money, Goon.
Yeah, we do. You're doing $5, Mason.
You don't have to.
I know, because I'm not doing it. But like
Okay,
you do.
Whatever. You're a faggot.
You're a faggot.
Yeah, this year I'm winning. What is it, the 4th year we're doing it?
You say that every year.
I'm going all the way this year, and that's not a joke.
I've already won already, so you know I'm good.
Hey, Hayden, have you won before?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, this year I'm going
Went
all the way.
to the finals twice, the championship twice.
Very cool, Coon. Why don't you do it this year then?
How many times have you won? Because of my anxiety,
I need a real rival.
which would be not.
You don't have fucking anxiety.
Yes,
okay,
I do.
my phone just started speaking to me. Very weird. Okay, whatever. Fuck that. Well, I guess we could update the boys on whoever's listening on just what's going on, because it is a podcast that is about us and of it. So it's about, we'll talk about what we want to. And
Yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all suggestions.
before we went on the trip, I was telling everyone go to USC, and then I got the bill for USC. It was like $9,000 really. Like with it was
For a semester?
yeah, for a semester, and that's already having like $3,000 worth of student loans on top of that. So it was just a fucking fat L. Decided not to go.
Yeah.
Going to TCL now. I'm taking 5 classes, 1 online class. For some reason, I told fucking Bailey and Connor 6 yesterday, and I kind of realized after I said it, but I didn't. We were in the car, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm taking 6 classes," and I don't know why I said I don't know. I guess I was stupid or some shit. But then afterwards,
Right.
I was like after I said, I was like, shit, I said the wrong thing. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna say it's 5 actually now, because now they're like a fucking moron. And so, what are you gonna do? And that's just a little tidbit I want to say. See, I'm going to TCL. I'm gonna make big grades. Might go to USC next year or in 2 years. Let's see what happens. But
I might
Hayden,
go with you then.
I think what you're doing is more noteworthy.
What do you mean, like?
You and your brother are getting an apartment, dog.
Oh yeah, I know. I had
So
to
what's going on with
get my
that?
own place. So everything like we paid I think the first month today, and we like got the keys I think today as well, or like I know it's like official as of today, but we're not moving in until like the 23rd or something, because we with the first month we paid for was September.
Yeah.
And it's September 1st, and every day we live in there before September 1st, we have to pay like a $30 fee
Yeah.
a day. And I'm not really trying to do that. So we're going to like try to like postpone moving in if like, till as close as like September 1st. But yeah, I'm about to get my own place, me and Peyton and Peyton's girlfriend. And
Very nice.
Baby
Very nice.
mama.
yeah, it's cool because like, the bedrooms each get their own bathroom and their own closet, and there's a half bath downstairs. I'm really just going to be in my bedroom most of the time, so you know what I mean?
You guys gonna have a housewarming party?
Yeah, we can have a little something.
Who would you even invite over? Other like
I know there's not a lot of people. I mean, I guess it would be you, maybe Ethan Tully, I guess. I don't
you
know.
invite him over.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll talk about it. Cohen, you're going to shit, dude. You go to school like in like 4 days.
I know.
You ready for that? Kind of
That
sucks,
fucking
dude.
sucks.
I'm gonna get baked
Man.
as shit the first day. The
Dude,
fuck?
are you gonna get baked?
Yes.
Dude, that'd be fucking hilarious. You're like the teacher's like, Cohen?
You still have Dr. Boda?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah, like, I know how to mix some chemicals, Dr. Boda. Did I ever tell that story about how, like, me and Ethan, like, basically, I don't know. I think I said it already. I'm not gonna say it again on the podcast.
Ethan said she had a fat ass or something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, she heard us.
Fucking
Good
funny.
days.
Oh, I might ask her about it.
You gonna study?
For that time. Am I going to study? Of course I
He
am.
does.
Code, I'm telling you, dog. Look, I got a C. I got like a 75 in total in that class. Hey, and what did you get?
Dude, I got a low D, so let's not talk about it.
And Ethan got like even. Okay, I'm not trying to dis.
He got even a lower D.
Yeah, so there you go. It's a hard class. Kobe studied. He got an A. It was like,
Kobe told me that he's so like. I remember at the beginning of the class, he was like, "Yeah, this might be the first class I get to be in, like in my whole like high school or like schooling career, like forever or whatever." And like then he told me at the end, he's like, "Yeah, I'm surprised I got an A in this class. Like it's fucking ridiculous."
Code, the trick is to do good on the fucking test. Study for the test.
Oh, really?
No, dude.
Didn't
'Cause
figure that.
No. If you do not pay attention to class, you're not going to pass the test.
take notes. I know.
Definitely take notes.
Because
Mason, on a
I've
scale of
always
1
just
to
like
10,
slid by with like A's
It's on-
and B's.
Mason, on a scale of 1 to 10, how boring is that class?
Pretty fucking boring. I sat next
Yes.
to you. How I chose that, never mind. But yeah, it's pretty fucking boring.
Yeah.
Dr.
Like-
Boda looking like a snack bit going.
it's
You should tell me.
it's a class of like 30 kids in it, and it just
Yeah, a lot of
fucking
people fucking
so
take it.
boring.
So,
What?
just focus on that shit, Cohen. Are your other classes hard? I say you taking Spanish 2 or some shit. So you hate
Yes.
Spanish. Spanish
I know,
2.
that's what I'm saying.
Dude, my grades.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's cool and all, but like, fuck it.
My grades got progressively worse in Spanish through the years. It was like 84, 79 to like 64. I think that was my Spanish 3 grade. Oh my god, I fucking suck dick. That was my only D ever.
Well, hopefully I only have to just take the Spanish 2 and then I'm done with Spanish.
You're not gonna take Spanish 3? Miss Kelly
No.
isn't there anymore. That fat fucking whore isn't there. Yeah, I said it. She's a
Kelly?
yeah. I fucking hate that bitch. Suck my dick. Like yeah.
You
Everyone
know
listen.
what I got a question? Wait, you know what I got a question about? You know how like
Well, I
one
have
year
Mr.
in our
K for Spanish.
What, Cohen?
but
I mean, what, Hayden?
you know how like 1 year in our high school career, like we didn't take like a social study or like a history or like a science. You know what I mean?
What year was that?
It was our senior
It's like
year.
once a year. Oh, wait.
No. Oh no, we always take a science. It's just we didn't take a history class.
I
We,
took
like
fucking
why
took
why
law
did they have?
education. Bitch.
I know, but you didn't have you didn't
You didn't
have
have
to.
to. Okay.
Yeah, what I don't understand is how come like you know how like they made you take like government and econ all in the same year. Why didn't they just switch it up in 2 different years?
Because they're only a
So,
quarter
like,
long.
I know, but like it would make so much more sense because one, you get more people passing the class because like I don't know, government econ was fucking stupid. I hated it for some reason. It's mostly econ for me. I didn't like econ and
Well, when you go
economics.
into debt because you can't do your finances, you'll wish you paid attention to economics.
I know. That's why I said they should make it a whole year, like not a whole year, but a whole semester.
Yeah, but did you have Coach Wynn for your teacher?
No, I had fucking Mr. Miller.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, probably sucked dick. What did I do? Should have paid attention more. Unlike me, I got A's in those classes because I'm a genius. It's just what I do.
Whenever you'd ask Mr. Miller if he's married, like, Mr. Miller, are you married? And he's like, I'm happily divorced. I'm like,
That's
That's
just,
a good
that's
way to
just
look at it.
cringy, dog. That's just cringy.
yeah.
I'm happily divorced.
He's the type of guy to get like a happily divorced cake or some shit at the divorce like people.
He's the type of guy to like get that type of cake just to cheer himself up because he's sad as a bitch because he got a divorce.
So guys, if I come in at
He's like, I'm happily divorced, but he's actually depressed. And he's like, I miss you.
if I
What were
come
you saying?
in if I come in at midnight today, can I go buy something at Publix?
No, we're gonna be
No,
closed.
I'm
we're-
fucking around.
we're gonna be
Come on.
waxing.
You didn't get the joke. You
Yeah,
didn't.
so me, Hayden, and Peyton were fucking waxing Publix till 1 o'clock in the morning tonight.
That sounds fun, dog. Actually, though.
I mean, yeah, I feel like this is gonna be satisfying as a bitch because
Dude,
like you paint square by square.
We're
Why
doing
are
it
you-
with Chris. we're doing it with Chris, and that's cool. But we're doing it with fucking Antoine as well. And I don't know about. I wish Lindsay was here, an ex coworker of us.
Is Antoine gay, dog? Is your
Yeah,
manager
Antoine
gay?
is not.
He's a wife or girlfriend. Same difference.
I remember you guys saying he was gay before. Maybe.
No one ever said he was
Peyton.
gay.
When Peyton first started, there was a customer service assistant manager that worked like at Publix not when I started working, but when he started working, and he was gay.
Oh.
The Chris that we're doing that we're waxing with, he's gay. He's that like really tall, skinny guy, but like he's
Fucking
cool.
faggot.
Yeah, shut up. Nah, he's cool.
Hey man, nothing wrong with faggots. You just gotta say what they are, Chief. I'm joking. Okay. I love gay people. I am a gay person, so what are you gonna do?
Stop saying that.
Stop saying what?
What are you gonna do?
Okay, Chief.
What are you gonna do?
Chief, you need to calm down. Okay, well, you guys want to talk about anything else? You guys have anything else you want to mention?
Not particularly. No.
Very
Do
cool.
you?
We should set a goal for Cohen.
Dude,
Make it a goal. Or no, we should make a challenge. Cohen, you have to get high every day for school.
Fuck no, because like if I
and
do
try to make all
wrestling,
of
I
it.
get drug tested.
That's true.
well,
It depends. Are you gonna supply it?
you're doing wrestling?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Good
Yeah.
thing Coach Moore isn't there anymore, so he's not gonna show up. Fucking what did they do to that kid?
Dude, I have no
Dude,
kid.
they
I have
shoved the
no-
freaking pole. They shoved like a broomstick up his ass.
Coach, just make sure you don't
What
get involved
the
with the wrong
fuck?
group of people.
Dude, if someone touched, dude, I swear to God, I'll beat the shit out of them.
And then they
Honest.
licked it. They all took turns licking it.
Okay, they did not do that. I don't know the fuck you heard that from, Chief. I don't know were you there, Hayden?
I heard one kid recorded it and then he jerked off to it later. It's very weird.
Dog, how did you know that?
What?
So, yeah, and big moves will be happening. I guess I'm not sure. You guys want to pick a day where we should do the podcast? I don't
Tuesdays and Thursdays, because that's when we don't work out.
really.
Yeah, we work Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Well, you gotta make sure you have time to do it.
I'm gonna
Bitch, I'll
schedule
accept that.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Because I can only get off. I get off at 10:30. That's the latest I get off during school days on work.
How many days are you gonna be working during the week? If I were you, I would just make it so you work on the weekends most of the time. I don't know. When I was working during school, I had it so I didn't work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and that was pretty good. So I could still work 4 days a week, but not you know what I mean?
Well, we have a bunch
Yeah.
of like young people, like new people, so it's like they need me. They need me.
They don't fucking need you, Cohen.
Yes, they do. Do they not, Hayden?
Cohen, don't
Kinda.
don't act like your value to the public customer service team is that high.
It's
You're
okay. It's decent.
You're just a bagger.
And your point, I still do more
Hayden?
than just
Me and Peyton.
bag.
Me and Peyton's are pretty high, but
What is your title position?
customer service. Like we work up in customer service.
So if I come, yeah. Okay, I have a question. So you
You should get a
text.
job at Publix, Mason.
So you texted. No, I'm not working. You texted me. My mom went up to Publix to like return like a
Yeah.
return an apron meal or some shit. I'm not sure what it was exactly. I'm not sure. But were you
It was
talking?
apron.
Were you the
Yeah.
one? Were you the one helping her?
No, it was Chris. I
was
try to
Antoine.
avoid helping her.
Oh, no, it was Brian.
Well, no, first it was Chris, and then we got a manager up, and Brian came. But it was funny because she was like, Chris was like, yeah, I live on Fripp, and I was standing like right next to Fripp, like
Yeah.
listening with him.
You're standing next to
like-
Fripp? Holy shit.
I mean, right next to Chris with like listening and like looking at her too. She didn't look at me at all. I don't even think she realized that was actually
Yeah,
me.
I don't think she did.
But
I don't understand.
Oh.
What was she trying to do? Just return it?
I think she
Yeah,
was gonna get a
the
refund
Publix
on it.
guarantee, if anybody wants to take advantage of it, it's like you can literally return anything and you'll get your money back.
And you get a new item?
Even if it's empty, like say you got a bag of popcorn, you ate all of it, you return it and get your money back.
Dude, I was telling my mom that
No questions asked.
she bought popcorn and it was stale, and she was like, "Guys, don't eat it."
Well, that's just an example.
I mean, no, but like she just now, she was like a couple of days ago, she bought popcorn and it got stale. I guess it was stale, and she was like, "Guys, don't eat it because I gotta return it." And I was like, "Mom, Publix guarantee we can eat this whole fucking bag and
Like,
you
listen,
return it."
so say we have like a buy one get one free, like we did with the Gatorade, the cases of Gatorade of 8. So say you get buy one get one free, so one's like $6 or $5, right? So you buy one and you get the other one for free. And so say you buy 5 of them, so you have 10 cases for 5 times 5 is 25. For $25 you have 10 cases. And so you wait a week until the deal's done, like that buy one get one free deal is done, and you come back and we return all of them. Boom, you just made $50 from 25 for doing nothing.
Should I start doing that? Hayden, Hayden, tell me when you're working. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come up when Hayden's working. I'm gonna do it.
Don't do that to me.
What?
But no, don't put me on the spot like that. Because I know what you'd be doing, and it makes me feel morally wrong for doing this for you.
Did I not tell you at Food Line? I kind of stopped doing it because I just forgot. But like I would when I was scanning people's items, I would just like pick an item out and just not scan it. And I'd be like, like a thing of meat.
Just slide it by.
Yeah, like, just slide it by. Oh, a fucking shampoo, slide it by. And it's whatever. A couple apples, boom. Grapes. Sometimes I used to do it. Like sometimes I'd be scanning people and they'd buy a couple items and the item wouldn't scan or some shit. And I'd just be like, lady, I'm not scanning it. It's like I don't care. I was like, if they really wanted me to scan this item, they should have made it
so hard to scan.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. They would laugh. I was like, yeah, just fuck this, dude. So yeah.
So one of them's an undercover fucking undercover Food Line associate.
We're
right?
51 minutes in.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to say anything?
I was the other day. I wasn't thinking. Like I owed someone like $71 because they were cashing a check.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I gave him $70 and 1 penny, and then I realized as soon as it did, I was like, "Oh, I gave you a penny instead of $1." So it was like I gave him $1, and I was just waiting for him to give me the penny back, and I was like, "Can I get the penny back?" And she was like, "You really need the penny back?" I was like, "Yeah, because like it will throw off my whole drawer, like once I count it, and I really don't want it to do that."
I don't think one fucking penny's really gonna throw it off. I'm like, oh guys,
yeah, but like,
guys, who gave someone a penny? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Listen, man. Yeah.
Like that's why you carry like an extra change in
if
your
I
pocket.
can prevent, like, it really doesn't matter. But if I can prevent it from being off, I'd rather prevent it from being off.
I understand, bro. I understand. Well, when do you guys work tomorrow? Like, get off.
I'm free.
I get off at 11.
You want to do a podcast after you get off?
Yeah,
I'm
we can
down.
do that.
Okay, word.
Oh, but we gotta work out tomorrow.
Saturday it is.
Okay, we'll figure it out. But this is episode whatever of the podcast 6, I think. And you can follow us at the Goon Life Experience on Spotify, iTunes podcast now, and our Instagram, the Goon Life Experience. We'll be posting shit on there. And on YouTube, obviously. That's where it's going on. First name. So yeah, you can catch us on that shit. Any final words, boys?
No.
If you have a crush, just talk to them. Because 9 out of 10 times, they have a shit personality.
Did you experience that recently, Cohen?
No, it's just,
guys,
a word of wisdom.
I guess I can say
Yes,
this
he
real
did.
quick.
Yes, he did. He's lying.
I guess I can say this real quick. I downloaded Tinder yesterday.
Oh, did you? Big moves?
I'm going on Tinder now, guys. Oh.
You find Grant, you fuck Grant.
I'm actually gay on Tinder.
Yeah.
Only guys. It asks you, like, what do you want to see, guys or girls? Or both? I just click guys because that's what I'm into. What are you going to do? Don't discriminate. I'll see you.
Just with groups.
Well, this is the end of the Goon Life Experience, episode 6. Catching up with the boys. See you boys later.